So point number 2, can anyone guess, if you search on Google for the word CRM failure, how many hits do we get? Anyone want to guess? And no cheating. I do it on your BlackBerry right now. Okay, 7.5 million. I checked it just earlier this week. 7.5 million. And it's interesting because CRM is one of those things that people need, but it's very prone to failure if you don't do it right. And I'm going to actually share with you an example of one of my first big mistakes. Actually it was around the early 90s, I got one of my really great contracts. It was a company called John Wiley & Sons. They're a book publisher for college and university books. I was ecstatic. It was the biggest contract we'd ever won. They spent money like crazy on laptops, on brand new ThinkPad, on mainframes, on software. They flew us and all their reps down to Bermuda in the middle of January to the Princess Hotel, did a huge, big, splashy rollout, and I'm ashamed to admit it was a failure. However, I learned a big thing from that. We went back and we made it right, but what we did wrong is we just worked with management to understand what it is that they're looking for. And management wants, you've seen it, reports, dashboards, metrics, all these good things, but that is just the end result. That's the icing on the cake that happens at the end once you get everything else right underneath. So we learned a big thing, and that is to involve the users right from the very beginning. You have to get users involved from the very beginning so that they start to buy into the process. So driving user adoption is what we're looking for is number 2. Management wants to have not only dashboards, but to drive user adoption and to feel that users really love the system. Because if they love the system, you love it. And it's just, because without user adoption, it's like having the best, fanciest, most expensive car possible, but no one to drive it, because if you don't get user adoption, users are not going to drive it. So our secrets to drive user adoption. My wife actually works for RBC, but her favorite TV channel is, anyone want to guess? You got it, HGTV. HGTV. Loves watching renovating shows, loves watching house shows, watches it all the time. So I thought of a good example if she went away on a business trip somewhere and I got the idea in my head to go and call in a design service to come and redecorate the house from top to bottom, to completely redo it in a really cool way. I'd be taking a pretty big chance that it might not be the right way. So the why that's interesting is because it's a good example of if you just drive a CRM initiative from management's perspective, or gasp, even worse from the IT perspective, without involving users, like if people think this is an IT project, you're going to get a horror show, because it's not. It's really about blending together the needs of those 3 groups, and I'm going to go through more of that today. So without involving the users, you're going nowhere. So, okay. Improve efficiency and reduce cost. So imagine you picked up a voicemail today and your boss left a message saying, good job, well done. The system you put in last year saved us a ton of money last year. You're getting a raise, right? The goal is efficiency. Done right, CRM will improve the efficiency of your organization and give you efficiency and reduce overall costs.